Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a lover of all things beauty and makeup. And today it is going to be so much fun because we are going to be digging into the Nomad Cosmetics New Zealand Stargazing palette. And oh my gosh, am I excited. So if you want to have fun just enjoying this with my first impression and creating a look, then stay tuned. Okay, so here is the palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It comes in a beautiful unicorn, which is very similar to the actual palette design with all the shades on the back and more product information. They also always send a really beautiful like postcard info sheet because they are a travel-based brand. So they very much keep with the theme, which I think is so cute. For this, obviously we're in New Zealand, so it's looking up at the New Zealand night sky. Millions of stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies come to life as night deepens and true darkness closes in. Stargazing on this breathtaking island country with otherworldly landscapes is a transcendent and humbling experience. Surrounded by the radiant southern lights, spiraling Milky Way, and the infinite cosmos, you feel a part of the greater universe and realize we are all made of star stuff. The palette itself is dark and dazzling. It's got 15 shades total, 9 stellar mattes, 6 twinkling multi-chromes inspired by the Take Your Breath Away Stargazing in New Zealand. And the cause is Dark Sky International that works to restore the nighttime environment and protect habitats from light pollution. So it just helps with being able to actually see the stars. If you haven't seen it yet, this is the inside of the palette. So gorgeous. I think it's a really beautiful, amazing color story. Let's just see if, I don't know if you can really see any of the shifts in there. I'm by no means good at showing that stuff off. But yeah, I'm excited to just create a first look with this. If you're interested, I'll probably do one anyways either way, but I would love to potentially do a 3 looks, 1 palette with this as well. I just didn't want to do it for the first video. So if you're interested in that, like definitely let me know down below. If you haven't seen it already, I've done my first ever 3 looks, 1 palette with the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Cold Moon palette, and it was a lot of fun. So I would love to do that again. But yeah, I just want to dig into these beautiful shades, create just something just that makes me happy, and just, you know, enjoy the amazing Nomad Cosmetics formula, because I already know, I have swatched it, they've been inserted already. I already know what they feel like. I just can already tell it's just the amazing formula it always is. If you haven't tried Nomad Cosmetics before, I do notice at least particularly with their newest palettes, which are really like the only ones I have, is that their shimmer formula is like a very fine, silky formula, which isn't, I think, everybody's cup of tea, but sometimes you can get like those shimmer formulas where like they're very flaky and stuff, which I love those too. I find for my more mature eyes, the more kind of like smooth, silky formula is a little bit more forgiving for me, but I love them all. But just in case you have certain feelings about that, just know that like their shimmer like multi-chrome formula is like a very smooth formula. So if that's gonna bug you, I don't know if it's the one for you. But let me figure out what shades I want to play with, and we'll get ourselves sorted out and we'll get started. I kept looking at this and I kept bouncing back and forth between different ideas. I think I want to do something like more like just kind of smoky with the mattes, and then just pop a really fun shimmer or two, because I would love to use a couple of these. So I think first we're going to go into Dark Sky Nation, which is the matte black, and I'm going to pick that up on this Melt Cosmetics. It's just like a flat, it says it's a round transition, but to me it also seems very much like a flat shader. All right. We're going to dip that in. I am going to tap off because I am getting some kick up in the pan, which is fine by me, but something to be aware of, especially if you're like me, you do your base makeup first. And we're going to just start tapping this on the outside. Just a bit like that. Obviously want to be a bit careful that I don't go too crazy. You can always add more, but can be harder to like take it down. And then I want to go in with this shade right here, which is this just beautiful like cool tone brown. It's called, I believe, I'm probably butchering this, but Tongariro Night Hike, I think. Anyways, but again, it's that beautiful shade there. And I'm just going in with this small blender brush from Morphe. It's a JH40. And I'm just going to start building this up. I'll probably go in with like a bigger blending brush once I sort out. Yeah, actually I'm going to jump into a big one right away. I'm going to pick up this Morphe M433 and just into that same shade we were just dipping into. I'm just going to really start blowing that out. Not sure if I had like something on this brush that wasn't clean. It just looked like for a second it was depositing some pink or something onto my lid, but it's all good now. So I either wiped it away or it was just a trick of the eye. Oh, that is just blending so beautifully. I love tones like that. Like it's just, ooh, like the perfect crease shade. All right. And then actually that first brush I tried to use for blending brush, I'm just going to dip that very lightly into Dark Sky Nation, the black. And I'm just going to try to help soften that into that shade a bit. A soften blend is a probably better explanation. And then I'll go back in with that larger blending brush and probably a little bit more of that brown just to make sure that the blend is seamless. But even already, like these are blending together like a dream, but I didn't expect anything else. I'm so happy to have another Nomad Cosmetics palette. I believe this is my 4th one from them now. I have the Haunted Europe, and then the, I can't remember which one I got, which one came first right now, but I have both the Royal Europe and the, like the Verona Love and Death one. So I'm really excited to have this one now and just really, and like add to the palettes, but also like therefore like the colors that I have in their formula. Very lovely. Yeah, something like that. I might draw in like another matte on the lower lash just to kind of use some more shades. Oh, getting my wig caught on my lip oil. All right, I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue, use it for every shimmer, and this is on a Morphe JS23. And I'm just going to lay this down across the lid, taking it up pretty high, but we're not trying to go for like a structured cut crease or anything. Just trying to have some fun with the shades today. And then, oh, keep going. I think I want to take, yeah, I think I'm going to take Milky Way. I want to go in with Milky Way over a portion of the lid, and then on like the inner corner and inner part of the lid, I want to go in with the Clouds one. I'm gonna butcher that. Gonna go in with that. So we're just gonna pick this up directly on the same brush, and we're gonna start stamping that on like the outermost, like right next to the black. And I think we're just gonna like bring it about like halfway across. is the plan. And then I'm going to go in with the clouds one. So beautiful. It has like a really nice, so like this is like a very much like a blue, purple and stuff shift. And then this one's got like, it looks like pearlescent, and it's definitely got like pink and gold and like maybe a bit of green. Just, I love multi-chromes like this. It's my favorite. This is just like a little no-name brush that I think I got like a set of these from Sheen forever ago. We're just going to bring that all the way in. And I'm going to go back in to Milky Way. And I think I want to bring that like a little bit more in, but also just perfect the blend between those two. So sometimes you just got to go back and forth until you like how it is. Yeah, I think like that. And then I'm going to go into the black, just a teensy weensy little bit. And that's just to re-intensify that outer corner, and then also just like have like the blend be smooth between the two. Yeah, and then I think I need like some sort of a flat definer or something brush. This will work. This is from Morphe. It's from a collection, so it doesn't really have a name. I'm dipping into the black, and we're gonna bring that in a little bit. And then pencil brush. This is from Melt Cosmetics. It's just a pencil brush. Let's see. I think it would be fun to pull in the purple. So we're gonna go in with Aoraki Mackenzie. I'm probably butchering that. Purple. I'm just gonna lightly pick that up and start placing that on the inner corner. And I'm also going to start dragging it like kind of below the black a little bit, just to help the transition from the two and to blend out the black a bit. Something like that. And then I think just to try to pull in even another shade, I'm going to take this e.l.f. Cosmetics pencil brush and a little bit more of the NYX glitter glue. And we could just drag the clouds one down a bit more, but I think I want to pull in this Aurora Australis shade. It's just this beautiful like pink shift. Like I don't know how to describe it. I'm terrible at describing shades. And we're gonna pick that up directly on the same brush and place that on the inner corner. There we go. I'm gonna like drag it up a bit, so it's kind of going across and in front. Clouds. Yeah. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go recreate this on the other eye, put on some liner lashes, just like finish the look, and then we'll come back and just revisit kind of our first impression of this palette. Here is the finished look. I am so happy with how this turned out. Details on the rest of the products on my face. I went in with my Melt Cosmetics gel liner in Onyx just to do like the waterline, tight line, all that kind of stuff. For lashes, I went in with this pair from Ioni Lashes. I get them from like my local Dollar Tree, and it's just kind of like whatever they have at the time. I don't even know if it's like the newest kind of sort of release style. So I don't know if it's something that would be available sort of like currently at others. And also I tend to get a bunch and then I can't remember how long I've had them, whatever, because I just stock up whenever I see ones I like there. But they have like the butterflies all over them, all over the package. And the only thing it kind of gives name-wise is it's XL Wispy Dramatic. So that's that. I cut off like a good chunk of like the lashes just because I don't like them when they come all the way into my inner corner. It just irritates my eyes. So I like a good like sort of just half lash, but I'll just trim a lash to do that. I actually applied it before putting on the eyeshadow and stuff, but if you were curious about what was on my face, I have the Melt Cosmetics, both the cream and also the matte blush in Honey Thief. It's one of my most favorite blushes ever. I absolutely adore this. And then I'm also wearing one of their Digital Dust highlighters. This is in Stargazer, if I can open it. It's the lightest one that they currently have available. I do think that they might be like phasing these out because they have gotten rid of some shades. They used to have one, I think that was even lighter, called like Morningstar or something, but unfortunately I never got my hands on that, but love this one. And then for my lips, I decided to go in with Unruly Cosmetics, the Satin Liquid Lipstick in Diana. I just thought this beautiful like cool tone would just play off of the cool tones that we've done with the mattes. And I don't know, I just thought it would go with the look. So that's what I did. As for the palette, I am just so in love with this beauty. It might be my favorite one that I have from them. I can't wait to play with it more, and I definitely do think I need to do a 3 looks, 1 palette with this because I just want to play with this so much more. There's so many shades I still have to delve into, but I had a lot of fun just getting to play with it, see if it was the same formula as I've tried before from Nomad Cosmetics, and to me it is, especially like the Royal Europe, I feel like it's just like that, just a different color story. So if you loved that one, then I don't think you'll have any issues with this. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else about that. Just, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you liked it, I would appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have you stick around for more. And also, if you're not already, I suggest checking me out on my other socials. I'm Spooky Mom Glam on Instagram and TikTok, so you can find more content on those platforms, Instagram especially. Yeah, I think that's about it. So we're just gonna say see you later and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!